And we now have a KHQA exclusive this morning at 6:42. We are now just 3 days before the murder trial of former Adams County Assistant State's Attorney Curtis Lovelace. He's accused of killing his first wife, and it's a murder trial that's been 10 years in the making, and it's definitely garnered some major national attention. Yeah,
Curtis Lovelace, a man once highly regarded in the community, now stands accused of murdering his first wife, Corey, on Valentine's Day 10 years ago.
I spoke with Corey's mother in a KHQA exclusive sit-down interview, and in her own words this morning, Marty Didriksen opens up to me just days ahead of the trial.
When she was born, she had steel. These eyes were incredible. Yes, she's always with the black rim around them.
What's one memory that you remember most about Corey?
She just had a perfect smile, and she just smiled at everybody. And there was just a neat spirit about her. After high school, or freshman year in college, she had a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Who was that boyfriend?
That boy was Curtis.
What did she say to you after she had met Curtis?
It was Thanksgiving, and we were sitting up on her bed and just kind of talking about things. She said, "Oh, by the way, I've met the man I'm going to marry."
What was kind of like their marriage? Like, what did you notice about their marriage?
Thought everything was great in the beginning. I mean, when they moved back here, then John and I again were part of finding them a home. Mm-hmm. They wanted it in this neighborhood. The baby was here a lot of the time.
And that was Lindsay.
That was Miss Lindsay. But that's the kind of mom she was. I mean, totally devoted to these
kids
guys.
In the laugh, everything. They have a total of 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
They had together. Mm-hmm. So as time went on, obviously any marriage has its problems. You know, any healthy marriage, you're gonna have that. Did you notice that too? Did you notice anything like that during the marriage?
Later on, yes.
You've had CBS 48 Hours knock on your door. You've had Dateline knock on your door. That, to me, I think would be one of the hardest things about this is you've already had to deal with losing a daughter. Now you have the attention of the national media on your hands. How do you deal with that?
People magazine did a nice job for me is that I say nothing. It's all about Corey. It's about the good times. It's the good times that they've had as a family. You know, I mean, there are countless, I didn't go into this, but countless fishing trips and canoe trips and all the stuff that we made available for them all to do, and then took the boys later on too, fishing trips. And I don't want to say anything bad that would hurt anybody or hurt the boys. And Lindsay, I'm so proud of her for just the way she's grown up. Yeah. And my biggest attitude is that I just wanted her to make her mom proud. Christmas, Lindsay came here to live, and she gave me all the reason to move forward. I had to, because she was here.
And she needed you.
Well, I don't know if she needed me, but I needed her.
When this happened, Valentine's Day, 2006, and now we're sitting here in 2016. It's 10 years later. Mm-hmm. Going into this trial, it's got to be hard. You're going to have to relive this all over again.
Mm-hmm. I never thought of myself very religious, but I tell you what, I do a lot of talking, ask for a lot of help, and forgiving. I have to forgive him for whatever happens. Otherwise, it would eat me, and I don't want that to happen because I still have Lindsay and family, and I want the family back together.
Is there going to be a normal for you ever again?
Be a normal. No, not for me or for Lindsay.
Now you can see my interview in full on KHQA.com tonight. We're going to be putting that up online after our 6 p.m. newscast. And starting next week, I'll be off of the morning show as I'll be covering that Lovelace trial for you, gavel to gavel.
Yeah, be sure to follow Jenny, KHQA Jenny, on Twitter, and KHQA Jenny Drasler on Facebook, as she'll be covering that trial. Use the hashtag Lovelace Trial to get the latest updates. You can also follow us on KHQA on social media as well.